How you doing today, YouTube? Welcome back to Kadar's Life Lessons and Lessons, where life is long and things are short. How are you doing today? I'm blessed and so are you. Today is the day the Lord has made, so let's rejoice and be glad in it. So today's story will be about how I ended up leaving from the car wash to end up finding a job to work at this cleaning service. So I ended up filing up the application, filling the application out or whatever. And what messed me up was I failed a drug test. And I was gonna be working at the airport and everything. They did the background check and I did the fingerprints and all that. I just had to pay the drug test. And I ended up failing that by smoking weed. So that what messed me up. So I couldn't get the job. So boom, I left that situation and I put myself in that situation. So that what messed me up. So then I ended up going to do this valet service thing. So I went to this place downtown called Music City. And I ended up, when I did the interview, I ended up meeting the managers of the company and everything. And the woman that was doing the interview, I met all of them. They was like, well, can you shave your mustache and your beard or whatever? I was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. And it was like, cool, okay, you do that, you know what I'm saying? You got the job. We're just going to give you a call back. So boom, about 2, 3 days went by, they never called me back. So basically, they lied to me in my face. So, excuse me. So then, I ended up trying another company. It was called PMC. Valeting service. So boom, I get the job. I ended up valeting at 3 different places. It was this country club. It was at this venue at this, I guess, like this place downtown where they do weddings or whatever, banquets or whatever. And what else? Another place. And so one day I was valeting. I mean, it was exciting, you know what I'm saying, to do something new, you know what I'm saying, to meet people and to drive nice cars, and you know what I'm saying. And one day, this particular incident happened. So we was at this banquet or whatever, and we was in the lobby, and the woman told us there was a manager or whatever over the valet thing. She was like, "We can't sit down or whatever, and don't touch nothing." I was like, "Okay, cool." Cause I had sat down and I got there. She was like, "We can't sit down, we can't touch nothing, cause it's for the guests or whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool." So boom, 3 minutes later, another worker came in. He came in, he sat down, and he lit up some matches in there and everything. So she was, you know what I'm saying, fussing at me like I done it when the dude had, you know what I'm saying, agreed to what he had done, but she wasn't even saying that to him. She was looking at me. So you know what I'm saying, getting furious. You know what I'm saying. I had to spaz out in this one. I said, "Look here, I don't know what you talking about. This man just sit here and agreed to what he done. He said he did, and I know I didn't do it. I'm saying telling you, and you sitting here talking to me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying?" And left the situation alone in Valland, and I was there probably for a week. And at that, I ended up quitting. And so then I ended up going to budget breaks right up the street from the school. So boom, as I'm there, you know what I'm saying, working, it was the manager and 2 other dudes. So the manager, he was cool, but at the same time he was ignorant at the same time. White guy, he was like he kept saying niggas this, this and that, but at the same time he was trying to make me spaz out or get upset about the situation when I was already thinking before he was, you know what I'm saying what he was gonna say, because I already prepared myself before I got there. For one, it was a new place of working, and two, they taught us breaking parts in school, but it really we when I went, it wasn't more hands on, it was more bookwork for me. So boom, so it was something new to learn. So as he talking or whatever, I'm saying in the back of my head, well, he's saying this, trying to get me to react a certain way when he don't know who he talking to. For one, you know what I'm saying. I had to come to understand. Okay, well, this is what he's trying to do, but at the same time, I say it myself, so ain't no point in me getting mad at him because he ain't doing what I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Make a problem out of nothing. So I just kept working and whatever, and talking to the guys at the back as I'm working them, getting to know them, and we tripping out and having fun. They showing me how to turn rotors and everything. And then time goes on. I was probably there for about a good month because I used to work after school and I work all day Saturday, you know what I'm saying, on my off days of school. So I was getting a little nice little check. I was there probably a good month or so. And one day I was finna go to work and I felt weird before I went. My intentions and guts was telling me something ain't right. So boom, I pull up in the parking lot. The manager come outside, and the Lord was showing me in the vision of the provision of what was going on. He was trying to walk toward me, but at the same time, he went to another vehicle in front of me, tried to play it off, and I knew someone right. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I didn't say nothing. So we get close to me to clock in. So boom, I go in there, clock in, speak to him, whatever. So I go to the restroom and change my clothes. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying, to start shift or whatever. Within 5, 10 minutes of me being there, he was like, "Well, man, we gotta let you go, and this, that, and the third." And I was like, "Okay, cool, no problem. I ain't get upset or nothing because, like I said, the Lord had already showed me before I even got there. I was just waiting on him, you know what I'm saying. But he was making it, you know what I'm saying, seem weird and awkward. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna say it because it wasn't no work, but it was plenty of stuff for me to do. It was two workers there anyway, and they needed help. Only thing they had to do was show me. I told them I'm willing and ready to learn. That's what got me hired in the first part. So boom. So as I'm leaving there, I'm at the stop sign. The Lord's telling me just go back to the school and find some more jobs. And I was like, okay, Lord. So I'm like I said, I'm still sitting at the stop sign. So I'm debating on should I turn and go home or should I turn and go to school. The Lord he told me twice, go back to the school and find some more places to work. So boom, I took heed to what the Lord told me. I went back to the school and I ended up working at a budget group for the last 5 months of me being in college. And I got the job, and man, I worked there for the last 5 months. And the people I met there was amazing. It was a lot of people from other countries like Africa and whatever, and and Afghanistan people, stuff like that, however, and blacks, whites, Mexicans, there was all type of people working at the airport, dealing with rental cars. So, and I met a lot of amazing people, regardless of circumstance, situation, they was all good people. And the people that I met, I was able to see things that people weren't able to see out their natural eye. You know what I'm saying? Like the devil for real trying to attack this man mentally, and I was, blessed to see that through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Of what was going on, and as I went to go talk to him and approach him, as the Lord led and guided me to him, you know what I'm saying? He ended up, I ended up encouraging and motivating and giving him what the Lord had me to give him, and he was telling me he was homeless, and when he said that, that blew my mind because I want, for one, I didn't judge him who he was. I just seen what the Lord allowed me to see through the spirit of my eyes to know what was going on. And when he was telling me this, it blew my mind because after all these years of me growing up, seeing it at the time, which was in 2016, that I really just never seen a homeless person work. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, that just changed my whole perspective on, life, on a lot of things coming from, circumstance, situation that people face. And I was saying to myself, well, if he can do it, anybody else can do it. I ain't got to do it proof for forever. So, and talking to other people that the Lord sent me to talk to was amazing. Some accepted, some denied, but they don't accept or deny me. They accept or deny Jesus Christ. It is He who sent me and not me myself. And it was an amazing experience, and to be around new cars and to be around, new people, it was amazing, to do something new. I worked in the cold weather, I worked in the snow. It was all a new experience of life. And the moral of the story, don't put your trust in man, because man will fail you every time. And if I would lend depending on that man saying, well, we was going to hire you, I would never took forth the effort to continue to search for jobs. So I land depending on God at the same time. I took their word, for consideration to say, okay, boom. But they failed me. Boom. When me failing the drug test from the last job, I put myself in this situation, circumstance I shouldn't have been in. But the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Guys and ladies and kids, whoever may watch this video, don't drink, don't smoke, because that determine, the outcome of the flesh. And like I said, and that's what the enemy want, and it's not worth it. You devouring your self-worth, and two, you messing up your money, and three, how the Lord gonna trust you with more if you keep messing up the little he give you? He's trying to bless you and trust you with, and increase your faith and increase, your financial stability by doing what he allow you to do with the money that you have to give. It's better to give than receive. So give away those things the Lord tell you to give away, regardless of what it is, how much it costs. And let go of those things he telling you let go of. Because everything is not just for us, for other people in his kingdom. And you gotta have a pure and sober and vigilant lifestyle to have peace, to have understanding, to have truth, to have knowledge, to move forward in life without people trying to accuse you of doing this and that. Of course, nobody's perfect. Only thing you do perfect is the will of God. But I had to learn and go through those experiences so people like you don't have to. So I can't make a person do nothing. I can only tell you. And like I said, I love working. It's just the things I had to endure through that. So I worked in the rain. I worked outside, something I never experienced. Not just playing outside, but working out in cold weather. Being around different cultures of people. Was amazing. Everybody don't believe in God, but you need him every day. I learned that too. So I still had to do my part what the Lord allowed me to do, and to better myself in the process. So people gonna go through that each and every day that they go through. The adversity, the ups and downs, the negativity, the trial and tribulation, test to have testimony. It's a part of life. So you can't smoke and drink your problems away. You can only face them through Christ. If not, you're gonna continue to run and run and run and backslide and sin and all the above what the Lord don't want you to do. So you gotta walk by faith, not by sight. Faith come out here and hear the word of the Lord. And trust the Lord on our heart, lean on your own understanding. Everything gonna be all right, but you gotta put forth work. Faith without works is dead. Where there is no vision, people perish. You gotta read that Bible to understand what's going on, to understand how to live your life, and stay in your own lane to do your own thing, so you can prosper in life and help other people in the process. Because there's people around you for a reason, for a season, not for a lifetime. You can't take everything new places. You can't take everybody with you. It's a part of life. It's a part of growth. So it was amazing to work at those jobs and learn those experiences and understand how the Lord worked. And He listened to hearing your prayers and listen to hearing mine. Are you listening to hearing Him? Because He knows our heart and mind, but do we know our heart and mind through Him? So you gotta learn to depend on the Lord, man, each and every day, and take up your cross and walk with Him daily, and be the best you can be. Put 100% in everything you do. If not, you waste your time. So that's all for this video. Stay tuned to the next. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bells on. Peace. I love you. Have a blessed one.